Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. If you're not, I understand it's too hot out there, but have faith, this shall too pass, so be strong. Yes, it's all been nonsense, I understand, but talking about being strong, here comes our today's topic. It's a long time uploading this sort of videos where I'm practicing on a specific topic. So I was thinking about my life, and then all of a sudden, this thought came in my mind that how can I recognize a person who is strong? And I've jotted down 2 to 3 points on it, and I will be practicing on each and every one of them. So, further ado, let's get jump into it. So, first of all, what I mean by being strong is not the physical one. What I mean by being strong is from our mind. We gotta be strong mentally. We have to have that strength to lead our life productively, to face the reality, to face the harshness of the world. Now, when it's about a strong person, we always have an imagination of the hero or somebody who has a specific perfection. No, absolutely not. Strength has nothing to do with perfectionism. So here are my 3 points. So the first one, a strong person knows to turn their weakness into a strength. Yes, I have thought about it a lot, and I often have discussions with my fellow learners, with my trainer, and we have found out it's so helpful. Like, if you know how to turn your weakness into your strength, then you can nail everything. No turmoil in your life can be that harsh. No setback in your life can make you in your knees. So be there with your weakness. Often when we think about our failures, often when we are not able to deal with our hardshipness, we always feel to give up. We always think that that's the end, but absolutely not. When we fail, we gotta give it a second thought. APJ Abdul Kalam, when he was making the design of a missile, he failed over and over again. His mentor was very disappointed with how he made a design. So he gave his 100%. Even though he failed, even though he failed many a times, he did not give up. Rather, he took that situation to build something better out of it. Thomas Edison, when after thousands of times he was able to build a single bulb, he never ever said that, oh, those other 1,000 times were my failure. He said those were the different strategies that did not work to make this bulb. So think such a way. Whenever you're failing, whenever you are weak at something, turn it into something so that you get a better idea. Whenever you find yourself not being able to figure out what you need to do in life or what you need to do with that specific situation you are in, think that this is an opportunity to grow better. When I got shifted from one queue to another at my office, I was very disappointed. I was thinking of giving up my job because the constant change was very hard for me. But laterward, when I got the opportunity to perform as a leader, I felt happy. I understood the benefit of the change. I understood that it is not my failure that I'm constantly getting the change, and it is not my weakness that I am getting the shift. I cannot deal with it, but it is my strength that I am getting into a different challenges. I'm getting into different phases of life. So whenever you're facing setbacks, turn it into your benefit, turn it into your own hope, turn it into your opportunity so that you can grow better. Here comes the second one. A strong person is always consistent. Believe me, over the past few years, I've been so inconsistent, I've been a procrastinator, and when finally I understood that that's not how I can grow my future, that's not how I can get my best version, I've started to work upon this first. I'm consistent these days. No matter whatever happens, I never ever compromise with my skills. No matter whatever happens, I always get back and I practice, I read, I do every single stuff that is in favor of my best version, that is in favor of my benefit. So when we are consistent, we remain disciplined. When we are consistent, we get the power to get the best out of what we are doing. When we are consistent, we can do the work better, because when you have a huge chunk of work left at a certain point of time, you don't feel like doing the work, you don't feel like doing any of the stuffs because it's a lot, and it's a human nature, it happens. When you see a huge chunk, you don't feel like doing that any farther. So one step at a time, and one single step every single day can help you to get to that peak of the mountain. If just that you have to start the journey today. So be consistent. Consistency helps us to maintain our performance. Consistency helps us to understand where we are making mistakes. So there are so many benefits what consistency provides us with. So a strong person, in my opinion, is consistent so that they can spot every part of their life, whatever is happening with, let alone failure, let alone the strengths and everything else that needs to be paid attention to in order to grow farther for our own benefit, for the farther betterment. So a strong person always is consistent. The third one, a strong person is always a student. A strong person is a student, life student. A person who has the mental strength knows that I have to learn from everything, otherwise I'm alone, nothing. It helps us to break our ego. When we learn from everything, it helps us not only to grab what others know, but it helps us to break through the things that, or I can say, these are our beliefs that we often think, oh, I'm right, or this is the end. No, absolutely not. If you have faith on a specific thing that this is the end, what you know, that's the finish line, go ahead and learn it from somebody else. You will find more than what you've expected or what you know. So staying a student helps us to break our ego, number one. Staying a student helps us to learn more than we think we know. And staying a student always helps us to maintain our humility. It's very important. Although these were the 3 points, but I want to add another one, humbleness. A strong person is always humble. It's directly proportionate with the third one, that a strong person is a learner, because they're humble. They never ever ascend one person to another. They believe that everybody has the strength to teach me something. Everything has the strength to teach me something. Every step I make, every move that I make I find something that is beneficial for me to grow, to have a better future, to become a good characteristic that the world needs. So these were the points that I wanted to share. All of a sudden they came in my mind and I thought that okay, let's talk about it, let's practice, and let's try to apply them in our own lives so that they don't remain words anymore. They at least become our strength, they become our ways to improve. So these are the points. A strong person always knows how to turn the weakness, the failures, the setbacks into their strength, their benefit. A strong person is always a learner, a strong person is always consistent, and they're humble. Maintain the humility. If you have liked this video, then I don't want anything, just go ahead. I would be very, very happy if everybody is trying to become the better version, because that's my goal. And you would understand how it feels when you have a goal and somebody else is following it. So go ahead and improve your life, follow it. If you have any goal, work upon it. Don't think too much about any garbage. We know what kind of garbages we have in our life. So try to shun them from your life. Try to fill your life with more productivities. Read books, learn new skills, and develop things that you once thought are really hard, or you still think, we still think are really, really hard. So harder you will be with yourself, the better you will get. You will be a good learner. That's our ultimate goal, or that should be our ultimate goal. So these are the things. Be strong, have a goal, work upon it, and that's it. You take care. I'll get back with probably a book review or this sort of English practice video. Till then, practice and stay hydrated. It's too hot out there. Bye.